What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to talk about quarterback Desmond Ridder. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for your continued support. If you would like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you would like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I would like to talk about quarterback Desmond Ridder and what my expectations are for Desmond Ridder moving forward for the remainder of this season. If you haven't heard already and you've been living under a rock, Coach Arthur Smith did make it official yesterday in his press conference that Desmond Ridder is now the starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons moving forward. So the Desmond Ridder era has begun. I am excited to see what Desmond Ridder can bring to the table. You guys know I was one of the content creators that believed that the Falcons should have stuck it out with Marcus Mariota. But at the end of the day, I've been stating that Arthur Smith makes the final decision. The buck stops with him as the head coach. As a head football coach of a team, it's his job to have his pulse on the team, to know when it's time to make a change, when it's time to make those big decisions. And I do think this is a really gutsy move by Arthur Smith, being that there's 4 games left in the season and the playoffs are still right there, for the taking. No team has pulled away in the NFC South. We're literally 1 game behind the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we still have to play the Buccaneers at the end of the season. So everything is still right out in front of us as far as winning the division. And I really think that this was a really, really gutsy move by Arthur Smith. But these are the type of decisions that head coaches have to make. So with us benching Marcus Mariota, I stand 100% behind Desmond Ridder as the starting quarterback now for our Atlanta Falcons. As you guys know, I always state I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan first. So I'm not going to, be one of those guys that's going to prey on Desmond Ridder's downfall. I do wish Desmond Ridder the best, and I do think he has the capability of being the future of the Atlanta Falcons and definitely being a solid quarterback in this league. He has all of the tools to be a great quarterback. And I do want to just give you guys some things that you should look for moving forward with Desmond Ridder, some things that we should expect to see now that Desmond Ridder is the starting quarterback for our Atlanta Falcons. Making this change, Arthur Smith basically stated that he wanted to see more out of Marcus Mariota in the passing game. And he believed that Desmond Ridder at this point in the season was ready to take over the reins. And he's seen enough in practice that Desmond Ridder has grasped the offense and he's ready to move forward as the starting quarterback of this team. So I definitely think moving forward over the next 4 games, one thing that you possibly are going to notice during these games is that Desmond Ridder is more of a pure pocket passer than a Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota is a guy who likes to scramble, likes to get on the edge of the defense, likes to run those RPOs, likes to be in the pistol formations and in the shotgun formations like he did in Oregon when he was in college. Desmond Ridder is a guy who can go under center. He's a guy who can also play in the pistol, and he also has the ability to scramble when he gets in trouble. But Desmond Ridder is a guy who prefers to throw the ball down the field. If you look at just the games he played in the preseason, and if you go and take a look at Desmond Ridder in college, he is one of those guys that's very mature, is a true leader of men. He is one of those guys that's been one of those guys who went in at Cincinnati, and I believe he started from day one when he went to the University of Cincinnati and was the winningest quarterback, I believe, to play in Cincinnati, play at Cincinnati. So Desmond Ridder is one of those guys, like I said, that has all of the tools to be a great quarterback. He is one of those guys that's accurate with the football. Usually he's a guy that gets the ball out on time. If you go look at, like I said, the preseason where he was making He pretty much made all of the throws, the deep throws, the play action passes across the middle. He was on point. He made a lot of good touch passes where we've been seeing with Marcus Mariota. He's been overshooting guys and things of that nature. Desmond Ridder is one of those guys that understands how to put touch on the football, and he doesn't throw every pass like a bullet pass, kind of how we've been seeing with Marcus Mariota. Don't get me wrong, Desmond Ridder is a rookie, and he is going to have his struggles as well. He is going to throw incomplete passes, believe it or not, just like Marcus Mariota. But I do think that he's a guy who could possibly push this passing game a little bit farther than Marcus Mariota was able to, because of his ability to understand how to put touch on the football and to be on time and more accurate with the football. Now, as far as running the ball, I don't expect to see as many quarterback keepers like we've seen with Marcus Mariota, with Desmond Ridder. He has the ability to run those type of plays and do those quarterback keepers and things of that nature, but he's not a guy that really gets out on the edge a whole lot. He's a guy that prefers to stay in the pocket. If he does break the pocket, this is something that I've noticed just watching him, he likes to break up the middle of the field, and that's something that Mad Mike has kind of talked about in his videos as well when we went live, is that Desmond Ridder is one of those guys, when he does break the pocket, unlike Marcus Mariota, where he likes to take the edge, Desmond Ridder is one of those guys that likes to go up the middle of the, break the pocket and run up the middle and step up in the pocket and things of that nature when he takes off. But I expect with Desmond Ridder being out there, he is a guy that's going to have a chip on his shoulder because he was, I believe, a third-round pick. He believed that he was a first-round pick, but he was taken in the third round by Atlanta Falcons. So he is coming in with something to prove. And he is a guy, like I said, that's very capable of winning the next 4 games. I'm not putting that expectation on him to come in and win the next 4 games. My expectations for Desmond Ridder in these next 4 games is to show improvement and to prove to us that he is the future quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons. So I really think these next 4 games, I just want to see him improve gradually over the next 4 games. If he happens to get the Falcons to the playoffs, so be it. I do think he's capable of doing that. He does have the talent to win the next 4 games, but my expectations are not set to where he has to come in here and go 4-0. I think that that's an unrealistic expectation because he hasn't gained that rhythm. He hasn't gotten used to the speed of the NFL because he hasn't played in any regular season games, only the preseason, which was months ago. So he's going to be a little bit rusty coming into some of these games, possibly. We're going to have to bear with him. But what I'm looking for out of Desmond Ridder in these games is to come in, throw the football on time, not make rookie mistakes or crucial mistakes as far as, turning the ball over, but coming in here, managing these games, proving that he can throw the ball down the field and proving that he could possibly be a franchise quarterback. Whether he comes in and wins in the next 4 games or not, I think you still have to give Desmond Ridder the next 2 to 3 years, at least his rookie contract, to prove that he is, the heir apparent to Matt Ryan, and he is that next franchise guy. But I definitely think that he has the ability and the skill set to definitely be a guy that could possibly be the future of this Atlanta Falcons team. Like I said, it's going to come down to Desmond Ridder coming in and proving that he belongs, proving that this is his team and that he can be that franchise guy. But I definitely think he has the tools, not only the ability to throw the ball down the field, but also use his legs, similar to a Marcus Mariota. And he's a guy that's very confident. That's something that I noticed when he first got to rookie mini camps. He was one of those guys that was already leading those guys out there in rookie mini camp. One of those guys that was the first one in the building, the last one to leave. So it definitely looked like he's one of those guys that the coaching staff thinks he's prepared. So I'm interested to see, how he does in his first game against the New Orleans Saints this coming Sunday. But I'll have a lot more content coming for you guys. You guys, let me know what you think of Marcus Mariota being benched. Let me know what you think about Desmond Ridder, moving forward. Do you think he possibly could be the next franchise quarterback for our Atlanta Falcons? I definitely think that he has the skill set to do it. But with that being said, this being your boy Jew, I'll holler at you guys in the next video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. Peace.